This is a video on the geometric power series. The question states, find the power series for f of x is equal to 1 over 3 plus 4x, centered at c equals 0, and determine the interval of convergence. So first, let's recall the formula for the geometric series. And what that says is that 1 over 1 minus u is equal to the summation from n equals 0 to infinity of u to the nth power. Now, I don't have 1 over 1 minus u, but I have something pretty close to it. And I can apply a little algebra to make my 1 over 3 plus 4x look like a 1 over 1 minus u. So first, I want a 1 instead of a 3 in the denominator. So the trick is I can just factor out a 1/3. And what I get is 1/3 times 1 over 1 plus 4x over 3. Notice when you multiply the 3 through, we get our 3 plus 4x. Next, we want a 1 minus u in the denominator. I have a 1 plus some u. So I can fix that easily by saying addition is just subtracting a negative. So I can rewrite this as 1/3 times 1 over 1 minus negative 4x over 3. And now I'm in the form of a geometric series. So I can rewrite this as still have the 1/3, summation from n equals 0 to infinity. Well, u is our negative 4x over 3, so I get negative 4x over 3 to the nth power. So there's my series, but I can clean it up a little bit. I can distribute the nth power and write it as 1/3 times summation from n equals 0 to infinity of negative 1 to the n times 4 to the n times x to the n over 3 to the n. And then finally, I can put together this 1/3 and the 1 over 3 to the n using the rule of exponents to say I add the exponents. And I get my power series, the summation from n equals 0 to infinity of negative 1 to the n times 4 to the n times x to the n over 3 to the n plus 1. So now I just need to find the interval of convergence. So I'm going to use this first form I had, which was 1/3 times the summation of negative 4x over 3 to the n, and realize that this is a geometric series, and r in this geometric series is negative 4x over 3. So I could use the geometric series test and say that the absolute value of r is equal to the absolute value of negative 4x over 3, and I want to compare that with 1. So I want to look at what x values will make this fraction less than 1. Well, notice that if x is 3/4 or negative 3/4, I get 1 for this fraction. So that gives us our interval of convergence. The interval of convergence is the interval from negative 3/4 to 3/4, not including the endpoints. And I'm done with the problem.